We begin in Seligman, about 75 miles west of Flagstaff. Tonight, hundreds of people are without power. They've been dark up there for close to 24 hours now after a semi crashed overnight on I-40. Thanks for joining us. For 12 News at 10, I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Kadiba Devine. APS reports that about 800 customers are still in the dark. 12 News journalist Tiani Jettling is joining us live in studio with how the people who live and work there are responding. Tiani?
Kariba, Mark, the town was also having issues with water, which have since been resolved. But residents tell us every single store in Seligman is closed and has been closed since that crash. That includes 4 gas stations, and with plenty of people passing through, business owners say they're out of luck until the power turns back on.
There's no place to go to the bathroom. There's no place to get fuel. There's dozens of people just sitting in parking lots waiting to go get fuel at some point so they can continue on. That's
what business owner Bill Pope had to say about the power outage Seligman is experiencing. Seligman Fire Chief Gary Bennett says around 2 a.m. a semi-truck crashed into a telephone pole, ripped down cables, then shortly after another semi-truck collided with the first vehicle. Residents have been without power since. They were first told the power would be back on at noon today, but APS has continued to push that time back.
There are a lot of retired folks out here. Consequently, they need to have services, right? They need to be able to travel. It's been kind of a nightmare out here.
According to an email APS sent to 12 News, it was determined that the impact of the crash caused extreme damage to equipment, knocking out power to approximately 800 customers, and crews are now left rebuilding a portion of the electric grid. The I-40 was also shut down for hours, but has since reopened. But with no power and several tourists in town, Chief Bennett says they're teaming up with the Red Cross.
You're gonna have cots, food, drinking water, toilets, place to charge your cell phones. We have generators at the firehouse because there's still no electricity in town. So if you're stranded, come to the firehouse. We've got enough space for everybody.
That will be held at the Seligman Fire Station. For business owners like Pope, he's receiving help from Shamrock Foods to bring in refrigerated trucks to help preserve perishable items. At home, he's also got a backup generator. But his biggest concern right now, the tourists.
They're stopping here for fuel and food, and they're just kind of SOL right now. It's hard for them.
Residents tell us the Department of Public Safety has helped navigate traffic in Seligman for the past several hours. But now it's just a waiting game for when their power could turn back on.
I'm sure APS is doing everything they can. There's a boatload of guys out there, so I'm sure they're doing what they can.
The fire chief tells me the last he heard, power could be back on as soon as tomorrow at 5 in the evening, but could be pushed back until Saturday. Live in studio, I'm Tiani Jettling, 12 News.
Sounds like a real mess, Tiani. Thanks.